Fez is a fabulous project that was called in an international competition with the support of the King of Morocco, the city of Fez, and then the US Congress funding the project as kind of a World Bank Millennium Challenge Corporation. And it's a fabulous opportunity to be part of an agenda that brings the economy, a macroeconomy, into a social context of 15 centuries of culture, of artisans, craftsmanship. And we got the project. So it is the extent of our intervention within the Medina. So all you see there is the part we're intervening with. And we wanted to make it such that actually, if you blink your eyes, there's no difference from what was there before. But we are doing a series of intervention of the new part. Half of it is new, half of it is rehabilitation. We have an opportunity to do a beautiful project. Right? It's there, but architecture is not enough. So that's when I called Michael, and I said, I've seen a project he's done in Lisbon, which you see the image, the top image there on the right. He's done a curatorial effort where out of multiple pieces of Lisbon, he's trying to recompose collectively under his orchestration a new composition that was a blueprint of what could be done in interpretation of a culture, a tradition. I want to go a step further to say, actually, how can we have a mediation through the real craft people to, under his curatorial direction, and activate parts of the building where it is going to be theirs, right? So all the courtyards, and then plus the idea that beyond language, you have navigation through colors, so there's different tonality for each trade, and the idea that you can actually navigate differently than through English or Arabic or French or whatever was very, very good.
Because one of the definitions of the urban room is that it's a space for people to make their own meanings, isn't it? And it's, in a way, it's a critique of critique of the idea of urban spaces as a place purely of consumption and transit. And you're saying that in the 21st century, public spaces have to really take on board transcending those models.
And Fez is a great illustration where you have, the money is coming from US Congress, and actually the Millennium Challenge Corporation was created under W. Bush. So I guess there's another plan than sending armies. You can send elements, great people to help. How do you describe that? Cultures in difficulties, or emerging countries, or cultures with a tradition that needs to be stabilized. This is interesting because they didn't do this project is a cherry on the cake. They replanted millions of trees. They've done irrigation systems across. It's the first time that the Millennium Corporation started to say, actually, is architecture part of the value system of country regeneration or stabilization of a culture? And I think I'm very pleased that it is, and we're hoping that we can complete that. Just one more project, I think. It's about making this KAPSARC project to disappear. I've done this project in Saudi Arabia, as we said before. This is the process you've seen. And I presented a project that would disappear, so just the void. In reference to the invention of the zero, as you know, was invented by the Arabs, but different part of the world. It was more like in Grenada. And I said, okay, you see the sky dome in this part of the world. This is the same light behind and in front of you because you're close to the equator. So I say, if you can reflect the surface that you have in front of you, if you can, your eye, reflection, the building disappears, right? And then the building disappears and just presenting the void. Of course, we had to protect yourself from the sun, but I thought it was fascinating to go a step further, to say building disappear. just show inside void. Void with a public realm, or a series of squares, or a series of urban rooms stacked vertically. They told me, but we're spending so much money, why do you want to make the building disappear? So they took the other version, the other interpretation of possible, which is between the vision and the form. Zaha is finishing the building now, and she got the job.